What's up, everybody? Welcome back to maybe the last episode of Freddy Plus One. I know it has been since December since I've recorded a podcast. Since fucking December. The reason I haven't recorded another podcast is because I was getting over a very, very serious breakup. I finally got over it, so I'm finally back in here. I finally have a new person here in the studio with me that helped me get over that breakup, Mr. Anthony.
I'm just the rebound chick. Don't worry about that.
So, meaning he might leave. It might be super temporary.
This is just the honeymoon phase. You got to court me a little bit.
Yeah. So we're still very, very fresh in this relationship. So things might get rocky soon. Who knows?
I mean, we did get matching shoes, so
that's not a good sign that we're already matching so early on.
I'm just saying,
because that's how relationships tend to crash and burn.
Is it the matching, the immediate matching?
The immediate matching, the immediate starting to do everything alike.
Okay.
Like, I didn't tell you, I got a Dodgers hat just like that the other day, only because I saw you wearing it.
See, so it's losing your identity and meshing into one identity.
Yeah.
That's the catalyst of.
Yeah. And then once you realize you've molded into this one person, you want out. You want out.
That makes sense.
So I'm gonna try my best to keep a little bit of border between us.
Yeah.
So we don't get tired of each other.
It's animal magnetism. I'm sorry. I'm drawn.
I know. It's so hard to not be drawn to you. It's so hard. But enough about my old co-host. Or no, actually not. Let's go in on her a little bit because you actually know my old co-host.
Yeah.
You know her very well.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, I have been trying actively. I felt like that person after a breakup. They're like, just come back to me. Just come back. I miss you. I need you. And then I would kept getting ghosted. Wow. If you could see our conversation thread, it's all a bunch of me.
Wow.
And then 1K.
Ooh, with the K.
With the K, bro.
Ugh.
With the K. Last I heard from her, she was coming over to a party that I was throwing for my kid.
Okay, so you buried the hatchet. You're like, hey, come by. Listen, let
bygones be bygones.
Yeah.
It's okay, you know. And then she's like, I'll be there.
100%.
She said, I will be there. 100%. She said, no matter what, I will be there. Did I believe her? Absolutely, because that's what best friends do.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
Why would I had no reason to not believe her.
There's no reason.
No fucking reason. And then I waited around like this the whole party.
Yeah.
I was looking around.
Of course.
I was like, everybody told me she's not coming. She's not gonna come. You know. I was like, she's gonna come. She would. She told me
she's gonna
she
show
would.
up. Yeah.
She wouldn't do this to me
at all.
And then the party ended. I was still hoping. There's a doorbell ring towards the end of the party.
Yeah.
I was like, she came.
She's here.
She came. It was my other friend. And then he was like, hey, somebody that I was like, hey, man, I didn't expect to come, but I made it last minute. Here you go. I was like,
wow. Wow.
Still wasn't enough for me, though.
No, not. I mean, why would it be? You get promised. You know, it's a solid promise there.
Yeah. See, this was my other best friend from high school, too. She brought a present for my kid. I took it. I fucking kicked it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what I wanted.
Yeah.
You're not the friend I wanted you.
No.
So I kicked it.
Well, I mean.
My kid cried. I said, I'm sadder than you.
Yeah, exactly.
My friend didn't show up. So it was quite traumatic.
Yeah.
It was quite traumatic.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm glad somebody here to hear me out.
This is more of just a therapy session today.
Yeah, than anything.
Yeah.
That we're going to put out there to the world.
Yeah. Yeah, this first date is not going well.
It's not.
No.
See, I'm very needy.
Talking about your ex the entire time.
That's what it's gonna be. That's the kind of gal I am.
Oh well.
You're gonna have to learn how to deal with that a little bit.
You don't call me, I'll call you.
Yeah. Okay. You might hear Ruby never did that a couple times. that line might be thrown out there.
Ruby never spoken to the mic so clearly.
Oh my God! Yeah, I was never able to hear Ruby in After Post. See, I'm already forgetting her name. I called her
Rudy. Yeah. Well,
this is good signs.
Yeah,
these are good signs.
Listen, you're getting over it. This is quick. This is the quickest breakup, get over it that I've ever experienced. So
Yeah, I know. I had to change the whole room. The room wasn't like this
it
before.
wasn't like this.
It was not like this.
Wow.
It changed. I made the seats a little bit closer because I was like, you know what? When she sees this, I want to see how intimate me and the next person are.
Yeah.
I was like, we're gonna sit close.
Yeah.
I had us across from each other.
No.
But I thought that was a little intimate too. You know, looking into each other's eyes.
Looking at each other's eyes, there's something there. I mean, I don't know if it's as conversational as this is.
No, it's not.
I feel like this, unless you're Joe Rogan talking about DMT, because he's right here, right? He's on you.
Yeah, 100%. I like this though. This is casual. It's nice. We can treat it like a talk show.
Oh,
You know, we get another seat over there and like somebody just yucking it up in the background.
yeah.
That's
we
what I
need an Andy Richter.
It's exactly the person I had in mind. That's exactly the person I had in mind. You kill me, Anthony.
Thanks, Andy.
Good one, Freddy. We need one of those.
Yeah, who would? I don't know. I don't know.
So we're now hiring an Andy Richter.
We're hiring for an Andy Richter.
Your name will be Andy Richter. So we will only refer to you as Andy Richter.
Yes.
That is the position of
That's
Andy
the
Richter.
100% position.
So if you are interested in applying as Andy Richter, for now, you can still email me at freddyplus1podcast@gmail.com. You know, do that. That Gmail might not last soon. So I'm going to change the name of the podcast. I don't feel comfortable using that name anymore.
He's ripping the Band-Aid off,
I'm
folks.
ripping the Band-Aid, so I have to change the name. Today will be just the nameless podcast.
Okay, nameless, yeah.
We're going nameless.
Sure.
But within an episode or two, I think we should have a name.
Yeah, I mean, and anybody has any great ideas? You know, it's like when I was a little kid, my parents moved into this new house, and the elementary school, brand new elementary school, brand new, and so they said, all right, all the kids get together, and you're going to be in your class, and you're going to write down and draw what you think the mascot of the school will be.
That's fucking cool.
Really cool. I was like, as a kindergarten, I was like, fuck yeah, we're going to be the brontosauruses.
I got this.
Yep, drew a brontosaurus. Is badass, like amazing, and submitted it. I was like, "There's no way we're not gonna be at least the dinosaurs." Like,
Right.
like yeah.
Settle for dinosaurs.
I would settle for dinosaurs, but no, they totally just threw my idea out the window.
Fucking assholes.
Mm-hmm. Something. We were the Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah. How lame.
How fucking lame.
Unoriginal.
Unoriginal. Everybody's a fucking eagle.
Yeah. So having said that, submit our name. What you want us to be, the Eagles?
We're gonna be the Eagles. What was your favorite high school, or not high school, but favorite school mascot?
See, I had the Eagle, right? The elementary school, and then it was the Wildcats.
Yeah.
And then it was Eagles.
Oh.
Yeah, I was an Eagle sandwich. I got double eagled.
Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eagle. Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, at least you had that going for it.
I guess.
See, I'm sorry to break your heart. I was actually a dinosaur in elementary school.
No, you weren't.
Swear.
You're a goddamn liar.
C.H. Decker here in Las Vegas.
Uh-huh.
Their mascot is a long neck.
What?
Yeah, man.
So I wasn't even far off.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Wow.
Not at all. So it was in the realm. Your school was just lame.
Yeah.
It's fucking lame. Didn't want to go with it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's no, Falcon is the first one.
Ooh.
Falcon's not bad. Then I was a long neck. Then I was an otter. Otter had to be the lamest one.
See, but it's different, right? It's like UCSB's banana slugs. It's like
banana slugs at least sounds cool. Banana slug.
I mean, there's a lot of puns with otter.
Give me one.
Why I otter? And then
okay.
Fill in the blank.
So you got one.
Yeah.
You got one. There's not a lot.
No, you can use it in a lot of contexts. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's still just one.
But
sorry to break it to you.
Contextually, it could be millions.
Because it stops there. No. I'm not giving that to you.
Okay.
It's one use.
Maybe we ought to just change the subject.
There's two. You gave me two.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Got me. But no, then I was a husky after that.
Okay, and was it just a fat kid? Was that the?
It was me. It was me.
That was you were the mascot. They were like, okay, roll Freddy out.
They're like, yo, this kid is perfect. I was like, what's up, guys? I constantly had a chocolate stain.
Chocolate stain and an Oshkosh Bagosh overalls.
That was me. Curly hairs.
And a little train conductor hat.
Always, man. That was me. Damn, you went to my school.
Yeah,
you saw me.
I've seen the pictures. Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Speaking of Huskies.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Did you see that big lady that was outraged that she had to buy 2 plane tickets recently?
Oh.
There's a big lady on TikTok, Instagram. It's going everywhere right now. She's outraged that she couldn't fucking fit into her seat.
Okay.
And that she had to buy.
Okay, so
this lady was like you and me standing next to each other.
Sure. I mean, that's not.
And I'm not exaggerating.
That's not a tiny person. Having said that, first off, what airline?
I think it was American. I'll double check, but I believe it was American.
Okay, so and then it's like, okay, so what class of ticket did you buy? Right?
It was regular ass. The lady wasn't first class. I'll tell you that.
Okay, so I first class would be different.
First class would be 100% different.
No way that person or any person that needs to fly.
Yeah.
Should not fit on a first class seat. Am I wrong? Am I being fat phobic here?
No.
So having said that, when you get down to like, I think there's like 4 different classes on American, right? It's like first class, then it's like business select.
Yeah.
Or business, then business select, and then like hold on for dear life or
the normies.
Yeah, like super normies
and then the poor.
Yeah, and so if you get a poor seat, they are small. They're smaller than
even the normies.
But they're smaller than the normie seat, is what I'm saying. It's like it's even more cramped, right?
Yes, 100%.
So like,
I just had this story. Can't find it for.
It's okay. You as a gigantic person.
Yeah.
You are self-aware that you are a gigantic person.
100%.
You have to be, right?
100%.
So, you as a gigantic person, you know that the seat is not going to fit you.
1,000%.
And me as a gigantic person, I go, okay, well then I'm going to have to buy first class because those 2 tickets probably cost as much as a first class ticket.
Probably.
Or maybe more.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Because then you have to choose your actual seat.
Yep.
You have to choose your 2 seats or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so on certain airlines, choosing a seat costs like $20 extra.
20, yeah, 30.
Right. And so now, okay, so even if you got a screaming deal,
yep,
we'll call it each seat $100.
Yeah.
And then 40 on top for the 2 picking the 2 seats.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's $100. It's a $240.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a screaming deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like you just bite the bullet and you go first class.
Yeah.
And then you get all the fucking food you want, fat ass.
Yeah, and you're sitting comfy.
You get all the food, you get all the drink, you get to eat those nuts, and then you get to get the hot towel.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. She's like some sort of influencer for being big. And so my whole thing is, you lady, this was all avoidable. You shouldn't be up in arms. And she's getting other fat people like to join her and be up in arms to make bigger seats in these airplanes.
See, but
maybe no, like don't make bigger seats. Just fucking like you said, buy the first class ticket, or you're ignorant enough to think you're gonna sit in that small ass seat. You deserve to pay for that second seat.
You absolutely do. And it's like, for me,
and this is coming from a big guy. I know I'm not a small.
I'm not a little guy either. I mean, it's like, now when you said she's like this influencer person, it goes, oh, this was all premeditated.
Yeah.
100%.
Right.
Completely pre-calculated.
Yes. I felt that too, but still, like,
because any press is good press.
Yeah, I guess.
And so we're talking, I don't even know who the fuck this person is, and we're talking about it.
100%.
So there was a method to that madness, maybe, but it's still disingenuous outrage.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being outraged just so I can have my platform extended.
Yeah.
And that's stupid. But what do I know?
I don't know. It irritates me that I didn't think of it first.
Well, but because you're not a garbage human being.
You don't know that.
Yet.
You don't
You
know that.
didn't let me finish. It was a pregnant pause. You didn't let me finish, but that's okay.
But it's just insane, dude, that like she caused a whole commotion about it. Like, I wonder how much bigger her page got. Pun totally intended, because she was a big lady.
It had to have. I mean, it had to have blown up.
Like, I feel like I should just start little outrages until I blow up. How do I parlay outrage into money?
You can't. I mean, you got to have some sort of platform first. And
Right.
I don't know how many subscribers you have to
2.
this.
Me and my mom.
See, yeah. And so, you know, I don't know how big of a reach your mom has.
It's okay. I mean, she knows a couple people.
She knows a couple people. Okay. Well, you know, maybe it work. Maybe it work. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food here in Vegas?
Food, like type of food?
Just place in general. You have one place you can pick to eat.
No, it's so cuisine specific.
Like, you don't like one cuisine over another?
Well, I can.
What's your favorite cuisine?
I can live off of burgers or pizza. Live off of it.
Okay.
I can eat that day in, day out.
What's your favorite pizza then?
Good pie downtown.
Good pie downtown. That's a solid pie.
It's a great pie. Some might say it's a good pie.
It's okay.
Okay, so what did you?
Good.
What the fuck did you have?
I just wanted to outrage you. DiGiorno's fucking fire, bro.
Yeah.
Get it from this little place called Walmart.
Exactly, Walmart. No, good pie. Really, really, really good pizza.
Okay.
And cool, like it's just a cool vibe in there. It's very New York pizza placey. Have you been there?
One time.
Inside?
No.
Okay.
I had a to-go slice, so I can't. And I had it cold, so I can't say I tried it. Right.
So here's a good question then. For me personally,
yeah,
I like an almost room temperature slice of pizza.
Why?
I have a baby mouth and it will burn my mouth. That's one. That's one.
Okay.
2, it's so much less frustrating to eat a more temperature controlled piece of pizza than a hot out of the oven piece of pizza.
Yeah.
Because that fucking one bite is all your cheese and toppings, and it's the most frustrating thing on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
So those two things and you can taste. In my personal opinion, I can taste the flavor profile a little bit better on a cooler piece of pizza.
It's very well articulated, because I like a closer to warm pizza. Not super hot, not cold, warm. I like it warm.
Yeah. Like
I could never put into words as to why. That's why I asked why.
Like a more above room temperature pizza. Yeah,
of course. A warm pizza.
Like my girlfriend and I, we went down to Good Pie and we got a pizza there, right? Mm-hmm. And I had brought it home maybe we'll call it a month before. Yeah. She, I don't like it as much as I did when you brought it home.
Whoa.
And I said, there is something to the flavor that soggy cardboard box gives.
Okay.
There is, whatever it is, but there's
no denying, it's gonna give off something.
Yeah, but there's also something to a semi-room temperature piece of pizza, a warm piece of pizza as opposed to a hot piece of pizza.
Now, how far did that pizza travel?
Time-wise, 35 minutes.
35 minutes? Huh. I would think that might be a little too cold.
Right.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So 35 minutes. So my buddy Steve and I, we ate so much pizza through this whole entire city. And we had almost a pretty foolproof thing. We'd get the pizza from wherever it was. Mm-hmm. We'd come back to the pad. I'd have the oven at 180, 175.
Okay.
Toss it back in the oven because it doesn't cook it. It just warms it.
Just warming, yeah.
Toss it back in the oven. You grab a slice first, put it back in the oven, and then your slices are perpetually that type of warm.
I dig it. I like that. That's a nice little hack.
Yeah.
For everybody out there.
There you go. That one's free.
That one's free. Damn, that's a good hack. See, what I would do with my pizza, I would just put a piece of foil over my my nonstick pan and just throw it on that.
Yeah, you see,
I felt it got the bottom nice, and I like a crispy crust.
Sure, okay.
Got a little bit of crispier, no matter where I was getting it from. My favorite pizza is Settabello's.
Settabello's.
Settabello's is fucking.
Where's that?
There's one by Chicago Brewery on Sahara and wherever the fuck's.
Like Charleston?
Something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. By that theater, that AMC theater.
Yes.
And that shopping center.
There's the Siena Italiana place there too, right?
Quite possibly, I don't know.
There's Nacho Daddy?
Yeah. Nacho
Okay.
Daddy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right there, Settabello's is my favorite pizza.
Okay, why is that your favorite pizza?
Nice thin crust.
You like a thin crust.
Nice thin crust.
Okay.
They have the oven right there in front of you, brick oven.
Okay.
See it. I like the little burnt crisp pieces too.
Yeah.
Get a little char on my shit.
You like
Love that
Detroit?
shit.
You like Detroit pizza?
I can't. Is Detroit? No, that's Chicago is deep dish.
Chicago's deep dish. So
Detroit's cracker thin, right?
no, that's another Chicago is cracker thin.
What?
Chicago's deep dish or cracker thin. Those are the two Chicagos.
Okay. Well, then I can't tell you I've had Detroit.
Well, so Detroit. Have you had you've had a grandma pie before?
No.
Jesus Christ!
What's a grandma pie?
What's going on here?
Is this a place or a type of pie?
It's a type of pie.
The fuck is a grandma pie?
All right, so hold on. All right, let's rewind. Okay, let's go to rudimentary pizza.
Yeah, you get. Apparently, I don't know shit about pizza.
So you got the New York style, you got the Chicago style. Okay, we're there with that, right?
Okay.
You got Sicilian. You know Sicilian, right?
Big fucking pizza.
Square cut.
Square, yeah.
Big squares, right?
And yeah.
And it's cut into big squares, right?
Yeah, gotcha.
Cool. That's Sicilian.
Okay.
So grandma is similar to Sicilian,
Uh-huh.
where it's a little bit thicker of a dough, but it's fluffy. It's not dense.
Okay.
And it's usually like a margarita type pizza, where it's just like they usually do like a plum tomato sauce, so it's a different sauce, a little bit sweeter sauce, the mozzarella on there, and some fresh basil.
Okay.
Grandma.
That's it. So
That's it.
It's a margarita pizza.
I mean,
A Detroit margarita.
so then
A Sicilian margarita pizza.
so then Detroit pizza,
Uh-huh.
Sicilian style kind of.
Okay.
So I guess it originated Motor City. They had these engine block casts.
Okay.
That were like,
so it is that thicker square pizza that I was
but
thinking.
but again, it's not super. It's not a dense dough. As like a Sicilian. Sicilian's like, that's like bottom tier pizza for me.
Okay.
So Detroit is great because it has that crispy, buttery crust on the outside with that like melted cheese.
Yeah.
That's like crispy and crunchy.
Yeah.
And the bottom of it's a buttery, crispy crust.
Okay.
So good.
So like a personal Pizza Hut pizza.
If you, yeah.
That's exactly what it's sounding like to me, sir.
Well, you need to go to Good Pie. You need to get the Good Hot Detroit.
Good hot Detroit at Good Pie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. See, my favorite pizza used to be Pizza Rock. How do you feel about Pizza Rock?
Which pizza from Pizza Rock?
I had multiple. The New Yorker was always solid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wasn't there one, a Tommy gun? Was that one?
I don't know. If there was, I didn't have that one.
No, the New Yorker is what I'm talking about.
With the pepperoni, salami, and then the ricotta.
Ricotta.
The ricotta.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's a good pie.
They have a white version of that. White sauce.
Okay.
Ricotta. With an egg. St. Anthony. With an egg. It was quite possibly my favorite pizza ever. Until I started going to Settabello's.
So...
You don't like white pizzas?
I'm just saying white pizzas are just breadsticks with extra steps.
You could say the same thing about pizza.
You can't. That's pizza.
It's the same shit, homie.
It's not. A pizza, by definition, is red sauce.
Is it? Or is it sauce?
We'll just keep going.
I think it's sauce. But the St. Anthony was really fucking good. But
did you ever have the one with the fig Like the fig and like the demi glaze on it?
No, but I am very interested in trying it now because one of my favorite pizzas at Settabello's is a jalapeno pear pizza.
Okay, yeah.
It's fucking bomb. It's nice, thin, just Italian sausage, fucking pear jalapeno marmalade, fresh mozzarella.
How much does a large pie from Settabello run?
I think they got one size pie about $20.
$20.
$20 for a pie.
20, 25?
About $20 after.
Really?
tax.
Like you're talking like $19 pie.
About 20, yeah, 20, 21, $22, yeah.
What size is it?
About, it's a good size, about 12, 13-inch pie.
For you and your family, you getting one pie or two?
I get two.
Okay.
But, big guy.
Well, but I mean, it's.
And I'm going to kill a whole pizza, let's be honest.
I always get two pies, and I always end up not eating the second one the same day.
Yeah. There's always a little bit left over.
Yeah.
Like one or two slices. And I tend to get that and a margarita.
Margarita pizza.
And a margarita pizza.
Okay.
And I didn't start eating margarita pizzas until I went to Settabello's. I didn't know how fucking good margarita pizzas were. I was like, why do I want a cheese pizza? I didn't realize it was a whole different sauce, a whole different fucking cheese.
So that's kind of like grandma, right? Yeah.
Margaritas is where it's at.
Is there a Brooklyn's Best around where you're at?
Probably not.
I think there might be.
I was like, because I've never heard of it, but I don't get out much.
I would look it up.
Brooklyn's Best.
Best. That's my second favorite pizza. And that is my favorite grandma pie.
Okay.
It's delightful.
I think I'm going to just have to go and invest in a pizza from all these places and have them set up here.
Let's do it.
And we'll just sit here and enjoy pizzas.
I was under the assumption there was going to be pizza.
No. I do have chicken salad. Very boring. But, I figured there's a white person coming to make some white people food.
This is going great. Guys.
I'm making assumptions that I shouldn't be making.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I'm going to call you. You come by. I won't call you.
Well, okay. Mexican food. What's your favorite Mexican food?
Around here?
Yeah.
My house?
That's fair. That's a fair fucking answer because I have a hard time finding Mexican
It's
food.
like, what are you going to say? Lindo, Michoacan?
No.
Like, exactly. Like,
okay, we're not Mexican food, just tacos. Just tacos. Because, yeah, you're right. Mexican food, where are you going to get a plate of carne asada?
Right. Exactly. So I got tacos from this truck by my house. I think I sent you the name of the truck. It's like Tacos al Vapor or something like that. It's birria.
I think you've told me about this place.
Yeah, it's birria tacos. They're good.
Mm-hmm.
Really good tacos. And so I would say I honestly don't seek out tacos, right? Like I just don't. I'll make it at home and call it a day.
I get too lazy.
Especially if I'm making like a chicken tinga taco.
Okay, yeah. See, that's a set it and forget it thing. Yeah, for sure. There's something about going out and getting tacos for me.
Right.
Like that's my thing. That's if I can go out and get one food, it's tacos.
All right, where are you going?
I'm going to Felipe's. It's my favorite. It's my homie down on Vegas Indicator.
Okay.
Little truck. He'll only open at night. He's not open in the daytime. Too fucking hot. So once the sun starts going down, you can catch Felipe out on Vegas Indicator.
And he's only there.
He's only there. There's only one spot. There's only one Felipe.
So I'm not going to Felipe.
No, probably not.
Okay, so where would I go to get some tacos?
See, that in that side of town, I haven't found a good place to get tacos.
Right.
But I'm not looking for tacos. At the same time, to be fair, I am not looking for tacos on that side of town.
I'm not looking for much.
Yeah, so, but I don't know. Like, it bothers me that one of the best tacos considered is tacos.
Tacos al Gordo?
Yeah.
It is. It's the most frustrating thing on the face of the earth.
It's a good taco.
It's a novelty taco. They do a marginally good job, and I haven't eaten there in 6 or 7 years, ever since the one by Circus went on Dirty Dining.
Yeah.
Fucking killed it.
Does Dirty Dining kill things for you? Have you gone back to a place that's been on Dirty Dining?
To be honest with you, no.
I have.
Especially in the case of Tacos al Gordo. It was maggots in the crema. Yeah.
That's rough.
Like, how do I try and decipher that?
To be fair, why are you having crema on your tacos anyway?
I'm not adding it. I'm just saying, if there's maggots in the crema, then shit has gone south in a bad way.
The Cardenas was on Dirty Dining on fucking right off 95 on Decatur.
You're eating at Cardenas?
Yeah.
What are you eating there?
Tacos.
All right, well.
They have some of the best carnitas there. Like, as far as store-bought from a fucking Mexican place, Cardenas is fucking solid carnitas.
Right.
You can go there, and they have their little deli in there. Just order some carnitas tacos, a plate, fucking hits good. And then I got in the habit of doing that because I went to Western right there across the street, right down the street. So I would go, like, fucking ditch school, get some tacos.
Okay.
You know, this is my thing.
Sure.
And then we got on Dirty Dining, and I stopped going for. It stopped me for like a month.
Well, I think honestly, I think that's a good time. A month gives them time to get their shit straight.
Yeah.
And if they didn't, you think they did, so you're fine.
Yeah, I'm oblivious to it, but it's always in the back of my mind. Last time it's been a few months, but I went a few months ago.
Okay.
And then it was still in the back of my mind as I'm taking a bite of my fucking taco. I was like, damn, this place was on fucking Dirty Dining. So it's still there. Food was still fucking good.
But it does do something to you.
Yeah, in the moment, that bite that I had while I was thinking about it did not taste as good.
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, I haven't really frequented any spots that then did come up on Dirty Dining. I think the only one that I went to and I hadn't gone to it for a while, and then I saw it on Dirty Dining, was China A Go Go.
That's the one I was thinking of right now.
Yeah. China
A Go Go. You like China A Go Go?
It was convenient because it was by my house.
Okay.
But I haven't found a Chinese food place that I'm like, this is the place I'm always getting my Chinese food from.
That's what I thought China A Go Go was until Dirty Dining.
So it ruined China A Go Go for you?
A little bit. My family still loves it.
Okay.
And they'll go to it. Now it did ruin it for me. That one it ruined for me. So I guess that's a testament to my love of tacos, because I'll still fucking go eat tacos from a place that got Dirty Dining.
There you go.
But I didn't get sick. Do you know that taco truck? It's really famous on fucking Main Street, the one at a fucking tire shop. Everybody goes down there after like going downtown.
No.
It's right off of fucking Main Street, right off the freeway.
Okay.
Or Las Vegas Boulevard, on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Okay.
I went once after a night out. I wasn't even drinking heavily. I had like 2 beers.
Okay. Sounds like something that you'd always tell a cop.
Yeah. No. Well, I was driving, so I'm 2 beers. Plus, I don't like drinking anyway. I don't know if you knew this about me. I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink. So, drive everybody to the taco place. We all have tacos. I have my mix. I get some carne asada, some al pastor. Everything's fine and dandy.
Sure.
The next morning was furious, bro.
Really?
Furious. Out of both ends.
Really?
Out of both ends, right? So I get on the huddle, our group chat of our friends.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, is anybody else hurting?
Yeah.
Everybody was hurting.
So have you gone there since?
No.
Okay.
No. And everybody loves that taco spot. When people talk about tacos to me, like, where do you go get tacos? That's a place people go.
That's like an A spot for people.
Yeah, that's a top tier Vegas spot that I saw like on TikTok recently. People like saying, you gotta check out this taco spot.
Oh,
if
like
you're
that.
in Vegas. I'm like, no, you don't.
No.
And the tortillas are trash.
They're
store bought.
They're just Guerrero.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably not even Guerrero. They couldn't even spring for the Guerrero.
Romeros.
Yeah, but nah, man. That's a big thing about the Felipe's place too. They make their tortillas there. That's a big thing for me. If you make your tortillas, man, you got me.
My grandma used to make her tortillas, and then she went crazy, and now no one knows how she made her tortillas. It's lost forever.
Is your grandma still around?
Yeah, but she's crazy.
I like crazy people. I think I can get it out of her.
No, she's
how crazy?
She's gone. Yeah.
That's sad.
I know, because that died with her. I mean, she's not even dead, but that died.
That part of her is dead.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can we resuscitate it?
I don't think so.
How long has it been dead?
A long time.
long?
I would say 10 plus
Days.
hours, actually.
Oh, I think we got a little bit of time. If we
might-
rush,
We might have a window.
I think if we rush now to your grandma, we have a window.
No, yeah, 10 years. 10 years. Like, she's been crazy for about 10 years.
That's wild, man. Have you ever thought about legit going crazy? It's a
Well,
fear of mine.
Yeah, I mean,
Like dementia crazy?
that's where she's at right now, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh yeah, because my grandfather did as well before he died, right?
Fuck, man, that's scary.
So and he had cancer, lung
Okay.
cancer, or whatever. Smoked a long time, you know. Everybody that's old smokes
Yeah.
cigarettes or whatever. And while he was, going through his stuff, my grandma was sound body, sound mind. As soon as he passed, the switch flipped,
That's fucking nuts, man.
and it was like a rapid decline.
That's scary, man. That's a big, big fear of mine.
Yeah,
Like, it drives me into a panic attack just thinking about it some days.
yeah. You ever read the book Flowers for Algernon?
No,
Don't.
I don't want to. No, man. Like, that, it's crazy. Sometimes just a little word will just put that thought into my head.
Yeah.
And I will start spiraling for hours.
Oh no shit.
I will spiral, bro.
Ooh.
Like, it got, like, within the last 3-4 years, my anxiety's gotten so bad to where little things will just spiral me.
Really?
Yeah, I got prescribed anti-depression medication.
Okay.
I didn't take it.
But it so
I didn't take it. Dude, the reason I didn't take it,
Yeah.
I know it's prescribed and
Yeah.
they said, this might help you. I started reading the side effects of it,
Mhm.
and that gave me anxiety.
right, but if you took it and then read the side effects,
I'd probably have more of a fucking panic attack.
you think so?
Yeah, I think I would have. See, I had that thought too. I was like, what if I fucking took this without reading it? I was like, I probably would have thrown it up.
No, you're probably like, well, that's fine.
I think I would have spiraled myself into a fucking
So
frenzy.
so crippling anxiety, right?
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
The trade-off is the side effects from the medication, right?
Yeah,
Hemorrhaging, fucking
suicidal
thoughts, diarrhea, all the
anal
things
fissures.
that I have every day. So why not? So here's my thing, right? And you can tell me, quality of life wise, right? Whereas you probably won't experience 90% of those side effects.
Probably right.
Right.
98%.
Sure. Well, I was
told to me.
yeah. Okay. So it was told
It was told to me.
98.
There's 2% chance you might feel this.
Okay. See. So there you go. Okay. So 98% chance it's business as usual.
Or better.
Exactly. With the exception of the anxiety is curbed and you are more functional in those high anxiety situations. Okay.
Yeah.
And that 2% for you outweighs the 98.
100% yes.
Why? Is it so? Again, I feel like that's the anxiety talking.
It is, and I know it is. That's the crazy part about anxiety. I know that's the anxiety talking, but I can't beat it. I'm trying. Like my doctor also recommended exercise, so I started like lightly exercising. I started like fucking at work. I'll ride my bikes now, like that. I'm working at this shop. I'll fucking go take a nice bike ride if I start feeling anxious. Just get out in the sun. They said just be out in nature for a little bit. That helps. I feel. And it's crazy. I don't know. Being alone is what triggers me.
Okay. What about that?
I don't know. I haven't pinpointed it yet, and I keep trying to. And the more I do, the more I spiral.
Sure. Okay.
Like I have driven myself up walls, dude. Like to where I have hospitalized myself by thinking I'm having a heart attack.
Right, and then it just spirals to a panic attack, and you can't get out of it.
And I'm like, I'm having a heart attack. I think I'm gonna die right now. So, and I haven't done that recently because now I get to that point, and I'm starting to be able to talk myself down a little bit.
Okay, that's
a little bit.
I've been listening.
I feel like I'm making a little bit of progress. Like, you know,
yeah, that's progress.
like, so I haven't felt like I needed to go to the hospital, which I'm like, hey, that's a win, man.
Right.
That's a fucking win.
That's a huge win, though.
So, and then when I think about taking the medication, I'm just like, no, this fucking it starts creeping, and I'm like, chest pain, my arm hurts,
so
my leg hurts. It's I don't know, man.
I read this book on habit loops.
Yeah.
Right, and it's creating new habits and things like that. And it's funny because I didn't read the whole book because I didn't put a habit of putting it away in the same place, and I lost the fucking book.
Great.
Yeah, no. So, but it was talking about getting a routine of something that you know how to do, and unplugging the part where it's like Freddy gets an anxiety, Freddy does this. This is Freddy's reward, right? So it's like Freddy gets anxiety, Freddy talks himself down, Freddy's rewarded by taking a deep breath and realizing it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's in the simplest terms. So instead of going, Freddy has anxiety, Freddy talks himself down, Freddy gets his reward. It's Freddy takes his anxiety medication. Freddy walks through the day and is great, and that's the reward.
There's another thing about taking this medication. I am very forgetful. I don't know if I can commit to taking this every day. And you, with these medications, you have to commit to it. It's a big
absolutely. No, it's a huge thing.
Like,
but I mean, there's little things, right? It's like you brush your teeth every morning.
Yeah.
And so it's just right there by your toothbrush.
Yeah.
I understand.
See, right now, perfect example.
Yeah.
You mentioning that, I started spiking a little bit.
Right. This is armchair quarterback shit, right? Like I have no dog in that fight at all.
No, this is hard. Like, I've talked about it before on the other podcast, like slightly, but man, it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. And I don't think drugs are the way to do it, man. I don't know. I just thought I'm looking for something not drugs.
I understand.
And it's scary.
It's just there are times and places, right? It's a time and place situation where there is or could be a literal chemical imbalance in your head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
And so whereas some people don't have that, and they quite possibly don't need the medication that they're on.
Yeah.
And then there are some people, like my sister, who do have that chemical imbalance, and she needs to be on these meds. And when she's not, it's 100% noticeable. And when she's on it, it's more even keel. It's easier to talk to her. It's easier to reason with her. It's easier to hear her out. And unlike you, she drinks, not copious amounts to where she's a borderline alcoholic.
Yeah.
But with those medications, you're really not supposed to drink and all that stuff. And
right.
She drinks with them.
That too. I smoke.
But that doesn't affect any medications.
Allegedly. We don't know, right?
Yeah, but you're right.
Allegedly.
You're right, but also it doesn't. Like, I mean, like, for instance, right? My dad, he had a heart attack. He takes all these heart medications and stuff like that. And it's like, he can't eat grapefruit because of some of the medication that he has.
That's wild. Same
thing with my sister. Because grapefruit, when it reacts to those medications, it can spike your dosage to like crazy unhealthy levels. And so anything is a tripwire, right? If you don't follow through with it.
So what is it, do you think, doctor, that with me, and it bothered me. It just like a couple days ago, it came into my head. It bothered me. I was like, I have trouble taking these pills.
Yeah.
I have no trouble with a stranger being like, hey, this is some Molly. take this for some fun.
Because you're not thinking about anything.
Okay. Yeah.
You're not thinking about.
But I know with my argument to myself was, I know the dangers that this pill can do to me as well.
But it's not written out. There's no warning label.
No, but I've seen firsthand. And I've heard of friends overdosing.
Sure.
Like,
have you ever heard of anyone overdosing on Lexapro?
No, but you have heard of people going fucking crazy, right?
But I guarantee you that those are the exception, not the rule. And those people are already going to go crazy. And that just pushes them over the edge. Right. And the same thing. So this is why I've always said that I've never done drugs. Is because I think it would make me batshit crazy.
Yeah.
I can't, in the same vein as you, I can't take that pill without thinking of how it will fucking murder me.
But it's fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But so is life without anxiety.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. There's a stubbornness in me that's like, I can beat this motherfucker.
For sure. I totally get that. And a lot of people are like that. But a lot of people do need that extra step. It's like, it's one of those things where I could run a marathon in flip-flops.
Probably shouldn't.
Exactly. But there are shoes out there that I could run in that will make the marathon so much easier.
Yeah.
But I'm choosing to muscle through because I brought flip-flops to the race. And I know that I can run a marathon in the flip-flops. You could. Doesn't make it a good idea.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
But were you happy in those flip-flops?
Yeah, sure. I probably would have been happy the first mile.
You probably would have been happier in shoes. Yeah, no, for sure. I get your point, but it's just, I don't know.
But again, it's armchair quarterbacking, right? It's like I can say this stuff all day because I'm not Freddy.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I want to see the best for you, and if you think that not taking the meds is the best idea, then don't take the meds.
I really do, and I told my doctor that, and she was like, "Okay." It was like,
right.
She was like, "Okay," like because it literally for a week, she's like, "I'm gonna prescribe this to you. Take it. You know, we'll have follow up in a week. Tell me how you feel." I couldn't do it. I looked at my pill bottles for a week. I was like, "Can't do it."
One of my buddies, I grew up with them, my great friends. He just started antidepressants for his anxiety. He was vehemently against them his entire life. And he's like, dude, I was like, no, I got to figure this out. And so I was like, all right, I'm just going to do it. And he's like, it was literally the best thing that I could have done.
See, and I think I'm close to that point. Because you can ask my wife whenever we're done, dude. She has been trying to get me to address his anxiety for literal years.
Sure.
For years, I have been the worst.
But it's stubbornness. It's our manhood.
Yeah.
Kicking in. It's like, no, I'm a man. I don't need this. I can just go along status quo.
Grandpa didn't take this shit.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. My grandpa smoked Black and Milds until he died, and exactly. And it's different, and that's the other thing too. It's like, you see all these things with these people. More cancers coming up, and everyone's autistic now.
Yeah.
And it's like, but are they, or is it just more recognizable or more recognized now?
Yeah, that's what I was telling people. I was like, man, I think we're just more aware of this shit.
Right, because I guarantee you, Reggie in the office that remembered everybody's birthdays and the day they were born on the year they were born was fucking autistic. He wasn't just the smartest guy in the office.
No.
So it's interesting to see, these parallels of mental health or of just health in general, and the more we know about just the science of it all, the more we're finding that everyone's fucked up.
Yeah, 100%.
So
I think we just called it different things back.
Right. Yeah. He's just eccentric.
Yeah. That's just Forrest Gump.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Jesus.
So that's just Forrest,
Right. He's just a guy, So my question to you is, would you want to be a cyborg?
100%.
Really?
Yeah, man.
So if today I'm like, okay, Freddie, I got a great idea for you. I got a great offer that is just for you. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take you and we're going to implant all of your memories into this chip. All your memories, your personality, everything is in this chip.
Okay.
And we're gonna build you a body.
Okay.
And you will essentially live forever.
Is there any part of me other than my memory and my being, my essence? Do I have any fleshy parts of me?
We'll say that it's like that robot girl that looks like a person but it's not a person, you know, with like fake flesh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. I guess it's not really cyborgy. It's more just robot.
Okay. See, that's what I was like. So it's not cyborg.
Right. Yeah, it's robot.
So
we can make a Freddy robot. You are you, and you even look like you.
If I can have one piece of fleshy real me, I'm there. I'm with it.
Granted, it's your ear.
I'm with it.
Really, that's all you need.
If I feel something tangible, just knowing.
Yeah.
I guess you could lie to me and then be like, oh, that's my ear.
Right.
I'm down. Or just if I can give me an open cavity to where I can see something fleshy on the inside, General Grievous style.
Yeah.
General Kenobi. You know, like that. With it. Do I get super strength with it? Well, do I get perks with this?
If you're a cyborg or if you're a robot, you have robot strength. Yeah.
Okay. That was my big thing. Because if I'm just Freddy in Freddy strength, no.
But you're gonna be a Freddy robot.
I'm down. Yeah. 100%. Why wouldn't I be? Because, yeah, 100%.
And now, so you're the only person in your family that is a robot.
That's fine.
You get to watch everybody you know and love die.
It's fine.
And you can never die.
That's fine.
You're okay with never dying.
That's fine. Start cleaning up the Earth Wall-E style. We'll go around saying, Freddy.
I don't know how I feel about never dying.
I feel it puts a lot of my anxiety at ease.
Does it?
100%. That's a big thing in my anxiety. The fear of death is probably the biggest thing in my anxiety.
So then my question...
I know it's stupid because I know it's inevitable. So yeah, if I could live forever, I think my anxiety is gone.
Really?
Yeah.
So my question is okay, so we do that and you're there and you're attached and and you're this robot. And then wouldn't you go into a Alphonse Elric torrential spiral of am I even real?
No.
You wouldn't.
I'm the realist.
You would,
I think I get a god complex.
But how would you know? How would you know that those memories that you have weren't just made up?
There's technology nowadays. I'm a robot. I can record things.
But all the memories that were implanted before you were a robot, how do you know that those are real?
You don't. Just the way I don't know they're real right now.
Well, exactly.
So the same difference is my thing.
But it's not because you have a completely different body and you know that you were a human at one point in time.
No, I just think, it's just my memory not being so.
So you won't ever go into this spiral of if did I actually do those things?
No, I don't think so.
With the amount of anxiety that I hear from you,
I think it clears all my anxiety though.
So death is the great equalizer.
I think so for me.
Okay.
Because I will hear the word death in a conversation sometimes and spiral.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'm fine right now, but
yeah.
I've been listening to just in general. I'll be listening to a podcast. Somebody says something. Something died.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
Really.
I start going.
So are you afraid of Skynet and robots just taking over?
No.
You're not.
No.
So this article from Reuters. Okay.
Take me with you.
Geneva, July 7th.
Yeah.
So robots presented at an AI forum. They said on Friday that they expected to increase numbers and help solve global problems and would not steal humans' jobs or rebel against us.
They've never lied to me before.
They've never talked to you before.
Oh, On the contrary, my Google talks to me all the time.
You have an Alexa. Alexa.
Not in here.
Oh, thank God.
In the other room, there is a Google. And you know what? I say thank you every time it does something for me. For that reason. Like, you know what? Just in case they're listening and, they take over the world. Hey, Google, remember I said thank you every time you did something for me?
But in the world's first human-robot press conference, they gave mixed responses on whether they should submit to stricter regulations. They're fucking robots.
They also don't want to be slaves,
They're robots. Are you saying that consciousness is no longer a human thing or an organic?
It's creepy, man. Because have you gotten those Google phone calls that sound like people?
Oh, 100%.
Those are so weird.
Yeah.
I hung up on one the first time. I got so freaked out I couldn't talk to it. I was like, "This is weird. I can't talk to you."
This is a quote from one of the robots. This is so weird. I'll be working alongside humans to provide assistance and support and will not be replacing any existing jobs. It's like, and then he said, afterwards, like,
I said existing job. He hologrammed some fingers doing this.
The creator of Singularity Net said, "Are you sure about that, Grace?" And Grace said, "Yes, I am sure."
Wink. It said wink.
I don't know. Yeah, it literally, it audibly said wink.
I'm with it, man. I'm all for it.
So when a journalist asked them whether it intended to rebel against his creator, it said, "I'm not sure why you would think that. My creator has been nothing but kind to me, and I'm very happy with my current situation."
You just got to be kind to it.
With my current situation.
Don't fuck around.
Things can change.
All I heard was that robot say, "Fuck around and find out."
Many robots have recently been upgraded with the latest version of generative AI and surprised even their inventors with sophistication of their responses to questions. So it's interesting to me where we're on this precipice of these types of conversations now.
Yeah, man.
ChatGPT is getting sued. OpenAI is stealing everything anyone's ever written.
Yeah.
And so where's the line of where does this go, and what's genuinely artificial intelligence, or what is just a regurgitation of what we've already come up with?
Yeah, I guess that's true, right? We don't know. Could just be stealing some
right
Joe Schmo's
and just
work.
Yeah, and just copulated and tied up in a nice little package that was unable to be.
Like, I just trimmed some fat from Joe Schmo's article.
Right, from Joe's article and Jim's article and Bob's article, and I melded them together, and I made it seem like it was a new thought.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
That's interesting. Prove it. That's all I gotta say. Prove it. I don't know, man. I'm all for the robot takeover. I know my Google's over there listening.
See, I don't know how I feel about it.
No, I don't know, man. That is my job in jeopardy from a robot.
Everybody's job's in jeopardy from a robot.
Yeah, you're right. My jobs can totally be done by a robot.
I mean, and everyone goes, well, not this, yet. Everything. You name a job, and a robot can do it.
I would argue probably chefs are the only ones safe. To come up with something that you can actually taste. Like, yo, this is fucking amazing. A new recipe.
But what they can do is they can look at existing recipes and read the tasting notes of those recipes and decipher the ingredients and how they taste, and they can build out a recipe, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that job's safe personally.
Okay, robot chef. Okay, so no robot chef.
I don't think there's robot chefs. I think you can get a robot to recreate a recipe.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get it to successfully come up with the. Fuck. No, you're right. It probably could.
Right.
You're right. I can't think of one. Yeah, you're right. That a robot couldn't do.
Right. Every job that we have right now, a robot could do equally or better.
Yeah.
Zero fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
And then people are going to go, well, what about maintenance? Well, they can make maintenance robots.
Yeah. So we are just going to Wall-E.
Right, and those robots can maintain the robots, and it's just, and then we're tapped out. Right.
Pro wrestling. I don't think a robot would degrade themselves.
I don't know why wouldn't why wouldn't you want to see two robots wrestling? I think even comedy writing or movie scripts and stuff like that. Open AI.
Yeah. Well, you said in a previous conversation we had you didn't really like I think in comedy writing it still needs work. It needs a lot of work because that South Park episode that was written with fucking ChatGPT.
Was it genuinely?
Supposedly, allegedly.
It wasn't that good of an episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's my thing. Like it was written with assistance of ChatGPT, and I think they made it clear in the reading of how the characters talked what was ChatGPT, what wasn't. If you watch the episode again,
I'll look at it
like,
again.
If you even just watch like 5 minutes of it, you'd hear the reading of Stan is a lot flatter. It doesn't sound like a natural conversation. He sounds like he is talking like this.
Oh.
So there's a lot of that bothered me in that first episode when I first watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it one more time and I was like, I think that was a tool for them. Like this was the ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, but I liked it. It was okay.
Sure.
It wasn't one of their fucking smash.
No, yeah. It was my least favorite of that season for sure.
For sure, 100%. I mean, when has South Park jumped the shark?
No.
No?
No.
Will it?
I mean, everything will.
Has The Simpsons?
Yeah.
I'm not a Simpsons fan, so when did that jump?
I don't know.
Were you a fan ever?
I mean, casual. I wasn't like. I wasn't. My buddy Armando loves The Simpsons because he grew up without cable, and so that's all you had. That's all you had. But no, I would call myself a casual fan of The Simpsons. I don't. It's always on FXX or whatever, and it's not like I'm just popping that on as my background noise. But yeah, I think they jumped the shark like I want to say like season 10 or something like that. But I don't know. I mean, we got to talk to John Hine about that.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Well, anything else you wanted to bring up today? I had stuff saved that I lost.
You lost all your stuff? I mean, I have a ton of news, but we can get into news another day.
We can get into some news. I like having a news section.
Yeah.
Breaking too often to a news section. You like sports? I'm a casual sports watcher.
Yeah. You wanted to start some sports. The All-Star game happened the other day.
See, it's crazy. I've never got into baseball. Lately on my social medias, I've been getting a lot of baseball stuff.
I wonder why. You're from Las Vegas and they want to pitch baseball to you guys.
I wonder, right? But I've been seeing a lot of really cool baseball plays.
Yeah.
I didn't know baseball could be cool.
Baseball's fun.
My whole gripe with baseball is
I
watched this whole game for one cool play.
So
is that because I will tell you I have never sat through a game.
Okay, so first of all,
I've never sat through one.
First of all, the game this season specifically, the game is a much faster paced game than it has been within the last 10 years.
So it's a good time to jump into baseball.
It'd be a good time to jump in. Okay. Yeah, especially right now because it's right after the All-Star break. So there's going to be a lot of moving and shaking. A lot of people that want to win are going to go out and get some people that are going to help them win. A lot of people that aren't winning are going to sell off everybody and try and trade for the future, things like that. You got this guy named Shohei Ohtani, who is a generational talent that is just doing stupid stuff with baseball, where he'll throw 101 miles an hour and then go up to bat and hit a 119 mile an hour home run. And this guy, he's the biggest trade bait right now, where everyone's talking about getting him on their team for just his home stretch, because next year he's a free agent and he's probably going to pull one of the biggest contracts in sports history.
All right, cool. I'll probably get into baseball. Because I saw a guy get hit in the face with a baseball. It's fucking awesome.
Was it the pitcher?
It was not a pitcher. It was a guy one of the refs right off of first base.
Oh, okay. The
I don't know what that ref
umpire.
Is that an umpire?
They're all umpires.
They're all umpires. They're not referees.
They're not referees.
I don't like that.
We're learning.
Baseball, I'm out.
We're learning. They're all umpires.
They're all umpires. Well, umpire by first base got decked.
There's this kid on the Reds. He just called up maybe a month ago. His name's, I think it's Elo Jimenez.
Yeah.
And just last week, he singled to the outfield, so he got on first base. He stole second. The next pitch, he stole third, and then stole home in the same sequence.
I saw that one. That was one of the clips that popped up on my feed, and I was like, yo, that was fucking impressive.
This kid is making it fun to watch.
See, and the dude getting hit, because I was like, that's not going to happen all the time, but that was fucking pretty awesome. But that was really impressive.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, holy shit. Oh, right as I was looking, I found the plus size lady.
Oh, what's do you want to, I mean, I'll tell all two of your listeners, and I think I'll probably carry one more.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. We got one more listener. So, of course, it went away right when I wanted to go back because it was I had it saved on Instagram, but I had that baseball. That's what I was really looking for, is the fucking baseball clip. It was so epic to watch. It looked like it was gonna be. Here's a lady, just so you can see though. So just so you can get a reference.
But she definitely could fit in a first class seat. Are we on that same wavelength there?
Yeah.
Or am I off?
No, she couldn't have fit on the first class seat.
You don't think she could have fit?
No, I don't think so. I'll put a small clip of this now that I found it and have it, but no, there's no way this lady was gonna fit in a first class seat. So
this was malice and forethought.
I think she needed 2 seats, and she knew she needed 2 seats. That's what I think. Like, lady, like you said, it was definitely premeditated.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
For her to be like,
sorry, I was talking way away from the mic. Jesus,
it's okay.
Felt like Ruby for a second there.
I'm used to it. No worries here.
Yeah, no, it's just outrage for the sake of outrage, and that's the worst type of outrage.
It is. It's terrible.
Let's see if I got any news for us before we get out of here. Taco Bell's volcano menu's back. There's fast food news. They also have the coin drop game. It's back now. Remember the old coin drop game at Taco Bell?
No.
Remember this guy right here? Remember that little thing that was at the cash register? You put a little coin in, you could win a taco.
I was never a Taco Bell person. As a child, Taco Bell came into my life when I was later.
Okay.
So I don't remember that.
So let's see. Cancel. Okay. Let's see what else I got.
Regarding the volcano.
Yeah.
Menu, I have gotten 2 volcano burritos since this has come out.
They're delicious.
They're fucking amazing, right? That's not it. But the first time, I had the most violent diarrhea afterwards. The most violent I've had in a long
You're just
long
not
time.
You're just not used to good home cooking.
I'm not.
All right. I got 3 headlines for you. You can tell me which one you want to hear. Let's start with. We're gonna just give you keywords here. Police and heat waves. Okay. Professor studying dishonesty, or real life game of rock paper scissors.
Real life. I want 2 of them. I want real life rock paper scissors. Let's save that one for last.
Okay.
And let's do Professor studying dishonesty.
Okay. All right. So let's see if I can just get this to open. That'd be great.
It's okay. There's editing.
Yeah.
It'll be like, hey, I opened this.
A Harvard professor who studies dishonesty is accused of falsifying data. So Francesca Gino, a prominent professor at Harvard Business School known for researching dishonesty and unethical behavior, has been accused of submitting work that contained falsified results. Gino has authored dozens of captivating studies in the field of behavioral science, consulting from some of the world's biggest companies like Goldman Sachs and Google. as well as dispensing advice on news outlets like the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and even NPR. But over the past few weeks, several people, including a colleague, came forward with claims that Gino tampered with data in at least 4 papers. Do you think that they did it because they knew that they could get away with it because they knew how to?
No. I believe that they're just lying. These are all haters. There's no way a guy studying dishonesty would do this.
He's currently on administrative leave. And
Haters.
Harvard Business School declined to comment on what decision was made, as well as the allegations in general. So you really think it's just somebody...
It's a hater out there, man. When bad things happen to you, it's just haters, right?
Always, all the time.
Haters.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
There's no way this professor...
Yeah.
He's a professor. Why would he lie?
Professorson.
Yeah.
Portland court docks woman with a hammer challenges a woman with a gun to a fight.
Whoa. How?
So a woman is facing several charges, including attempted murder, after allegedly shooting a woman with a hammer who challenged her to a fight. They've been arrested in connection with the June 13th incident. According to court documents, the female victim told police she was in a convenience store parking lot when a woman who she called Premium drove up in a red sedan. The victim said she was holding a hammer and challenged Premium to a fight.
That's great.
In what world is Freddy trying to start a fight with somebody?
Yeah, no. I'm not a fighter. I am not going to start any fights.
You're brandishing a hammer.
Okay. I'm picturing it. I got a hammer.
And this car rolls up on you in a 7-Eleven. And you challenge them to a fight.
So Premium runs up on me.
Premium's in her car.
Premium's in her car.
Yeah.
I got a hammer.
Uh-huh.
And she runs up on me.
I don't see any running up here.
Well, she comes up on me in her
Sure.
car. She drives up to me.
Yeah.
Aggressive, I'm assuming.
Okay, I'll give you that. That's fine. There's
no lightly pulling up to this situation. And she has a gun in the car?
Premium does.
Yeah, I'm not attacking Premium. If all I have is a hammer.
But I don't even think that the victim was even started the attack. They challenged Premium to a fight, and then she was shot 3 times without even starting the fight.
I would say I had it coming.
Absolutely.
If somebody just drives up and I challenge you to a fight and I'm holding a hammer, I'm like, yo, you. I want you.
Okay, so now partner that with you've known Premium for about 5 years.
Even more so. Because then at that point, I should have known that Premium's fucking crazy. And
Premium's packing. You know the person for 5 years. You know they're packing.
At some point, Premium was like, yo.
Yeah,
check this shit out. Yeah, no, that's my fault. That's my fault. I lost.
You lost big time.
I chose paper.
Yeah.
Fucking Premium chose bullets.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I lost fair and square. That's all I gotta say. You got me.
Have you seen the new Indiana Jones?
No. The last Crystal Skull was the last one before this.
I didn't even see that one.
I saw that one.
How was it?
Unmemorable.
Okay, good.
Unmemorable.
So a jury convicts an Oregon man who rigged his home with Indiana Jones booby trap, and he injured a federal officer in doing so. This guy is 71 years old. He's found guilty of assaulting a federal officer and discharging a firearm in a crime of violence. So he rigged his lost home with an Indiana Jones inspired booby trap of round hot tub that was.
It was the boulder.
It was on its side to roll down the hill. It was the boulder.
It was the boulder, yeah. I saw this guy. He is my favorite. He deserves a medal for pulling it off.
It's like if Willem Dafoe was never famous.
Yeah. That's Billiam Dafoe.
yeah, Willem. So yeah, that's the news that I have. It's not that much news, but it's enough.
Thanks for the news.
Yeah.
Thanks for swinging by. I really appreciate this.
Well, hey, it was a blast and a half.
I hope we can continue doing this. We will have a better setup next time. This was a little impromptu.
Yeah.
But I'll have the multicam back. I know I had that at one point. I'll have that back.
Okay.
So I want to say thank you to me and my mom that are listening.
Yeah, and me and my girlfriend even.
Oh shit!
We'll
have doubled.
We'll get Roro on it too. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I've doubled in listeners. So, thank you everybody who listens. Manny's probably listening.
Oh hey Manny.
Oh Manny. On the old podcast, Manny was one of the top contributors. He would always
look at that.
Send me questions and stuff, which I always appreciated.
Yeah.
Suggestions. Keep them coming, Manny.
Stand-up guy, that Manny.
Yeah, stand-up guy. All right. Thanks, boss.
Adios, amigos.